live from the Blue Couch, where the artist today is Dominic DiTommaso.
Yep.
And we've done 4 or 5 songs together to date, and there's more to come. And 3 of those or 4 of those are out already. And today, we're talking about Perfume.
Yep, the first song I put out.
Banging track. Banging. How'd you write that one?
So this is the first song I wrote after I came to Nashville. It was kind of a song I wrote being frustrated about having writer's block.
I see.
I was sitting in my empty apartment, had no furniture at the time. I wrote this sitting in a beanbag on the floor. And I was trying to write a love song, and I was forcing it. And can't force a song.
No.
Almost every song I've written now, you always have to have something you got to say before you even write the song, you know. So this was a song I didn't have anything to say. It was frustrating me trying to write, and I wrote a song about not being able to write a song.
There you go.
This is it. Perfume.
So the musicians on this are the same as the ones in most of the other songs. It's Aaron Lawson and Adam DeCipio on drums and bass, playing together in a room, in my living room at my old house. This is them at the beginning of the song. Super locked in. Like any good bass player, he's listening to what Aaron's doing on the kick, and they're locked. Your guitar over that is just, you know, a kid in a candy store. And we had Josh Blaylock play keys on this as well. So this is one of those examples of a studio musician coming in to play a part and ending up, like, he kind of came up, it's really simple, but this little hook at the beginning.
Right, that's what Josh was so good at, was coming up with these little melodies to put in there.
And so I grabbed the glockenspiel and doubled it on that. Played little bells, added a little delay effect to it. We're forgetting one more thing. Where are those horns at? Played by just you.
Played by me, yep.
Because not only does he write great songs and sing like an angel sliding down a rainbow into a pot of Tennessee whiskey and strawberry wine, but he plays the horn. Let's solo that. Oops. Real verbed out in the background. But just, I mean, is that really just all trumpet?
It's all trumpet.
It really is all trumpet. Is that?
Yeah. I remember I recorded that at my aunt and uncle's house. I just brought my mic and laptop.
I have a feeling this last one might have been like a MIDI saxophone. Should we not say that on the podcast?
I don't know. Play it.
I think that
sounds like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you had your buddy play that.
No.
At Miami.
No, I don't think so. Because I remember either I sung this out or I wrote it out in MIDI, and I sent you the horn section part.
Oh, you did sing it. You sang it and sent me that.
Okay. Because if I had written it out MIDI and then had you play it, I might have kept the lowest one that, you know, you couldn't do on trumpet because it's too low for trumpet in the mix. All right, so that's all for the intro, and then you go into your verse.
Gotta write about love.
just the way the drums are. So stripped back, you know, not busy at all, and obviously bass is following suit. And then you're holding it down with just your guitar thing. Again, kid at a candy store, like you get to just play around. The dynamics are so good in this track. Let's go into that chorus where things start to kind of open up in the track.
Pretend every time I pick up this pen, but it always comes full circle. Every time I open that door.
Okay, so many things to talk about in this one. You mentioned that you get asked a lot, who's the female singer on the track?
Yeah, it's me.
Who's the female? Oh, it's you? All right, let's hear that.
You pretend every time I pick up this pen, but always comes full
That's you.
circle.
That is me. That is me. So there's a little bit of you and me. Okay, so the part that Aaron is playing is so like unique in my opinion as a drummer. So like refreshing to hear how he approached that chorus.
Play pretend every time I pick up this pen, but it
It's so percussive.
Yeah.
It's so unique. Like, when would you ever hear a groove? I don't know. I rarely hear grooves like that over the chorus of a song, and it works so great. And then the last thing I'll point out, and I pointed this out to Adam because of all the stuff he played on all your songs, I said, this is my favorite lick you did on all of it. And he has tasty licks on all your songs because he's a tasty guy. That sounds weird. I shouldn't say that. He's a tasteful guy. He's got a good taste and plays bass like crazy. But so this moment right here, I'm going to play the whole track.
always comes full circle. Every time I open that door.
And it like the track, like you stop singing there. That's just the perfect moment for a bass lick, and he plays that. Doom 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 doom. Yeah.
And it's not like we cut that in. We tracked the bass and the drums together.
Yes,
The whole song.
I didn't mention that, but yeah, they're playing together in my living room live, and he plays that in the middle of the chorus, and it's just the best.
I open that door.
He's so good. So I point that out. I was like, dude, that's the best. While we're listening back to the track, we're all standing around my computer and we're all just listening, standing there. And I go, dude, that is my favorite bass lick you've played thus far. And he just looks over at me. He goes, that's Paul McCartney, dude. Just because he's such a Paul McCartney like fanatic. I can't tell that it's Paul McCartney. It could be Paul McCartney. It could be James Jamerson. I don't know. But he goes, that's Paul McCartney. I was like, okay, even better, you know? Something about the trumpet and the acoustic guitar, like gives it this like Latin flair, right? I don't know. That's just where my brain goes. It's like all of a sudden I'm like taken to another world. Take the acoustic out. That little trill, what is that called? That's
Trill, I guess.
That's my favorite thing about trumpet is those bends and those things. And we're forgetting one element that was such a cool touch.
Oh yeah, Q-Tron.
So the Q-Tron makes his way onto the track, and this no, I'm not the man I used to be late, right? What's that song called? I Don't Trust Myself.
Yep.
That's what makes me think of. Is that where you got the idea from? Or?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure John Mayer uses Q-Tron on that track.
He does. Yep.
So with your guitar, your rhythm guitar. Let's hear that solo. Here we go. Just plugging in the guitar in the living room and sitting in with them that day.
Did we track it, or did I just play it with them?
Yeah,
figure it out.
I might have been tracking just to have it,
Okay.
whether we used it or not. But
Yeah, there's some weird timing.
Yeah, it was a weird timing thing that we had to spend some time on just to get it right. Yeah, and then we get into this outro. Okay, so guitar Qtron right now, nothing else. Keys come in.
Yep. Right here, bass lick. Nope, sorry, not here.
Drums and bass come in.
Right here.
Yeah, let's hear that.
Part.
Let's hear.
Yeah.
Sick drum fill. And then the song is out. A song about not having anything to sing about.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?